Hello, good evening, Oral Gibbs, and welcome to Oral Gibbs Live, coming to you live here from World Star Studios at the Amsterdam Shopping Center. With me this evening, I have a special projects coordinator for SXM Airport, Mr. Brown. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, Oral.
That's good.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Good to have you here because you guys can put on quite a show.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. On November 15th, so we're gearing up for that. We're gonna have the air show. I think it's been out there in the media already, so people know.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to give some more information about, what's gonna happen and what people can expect, and to invite people to come out. So.
So is this going to be an annual event or just?
Well, we don't have that's not decided as yet. But of course, something like this, so you would like it to become an annual event. So hopefully everything falls together in the right places for it to be an annual event. But that the decision, the confirmations, the signatures to that has not been done as yet. But we want to focus on this one and have a great successful show, and of course that can propel other things.
I know the airport is what 70 years now, right?
About 72.
72. Oh, okay, taking off. And it's amazing because everyone speaks about the airport and how beautiful it is, and now I understand that other islands in the Caribbean are copying the same thing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we presented our annual report to Parliament yesterday, and the name of our annual report is called Leading the Way. So I'm glad to be a part of leading the way for the Caribbean islands or the islands around us when it comes to airport. So I think we have a lot to be proud of when it comes to SXM Airport.
And I think all of us as St. Martiners should be proud of what you all are doing, because too often there are so many people who feel that all people can't do it, and you all are an example that all people are capable and willing to do great things. And just look at the airport.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And the reason we've been able to do this, we've had some great leaders at the helm. We've had now the Governor, Eugene Holliday, who helped get us where we are with the new building and with the airport and so on. And then we have Miss Regina Labega, who came in and completely took it to another level with resurfacing the runway, our new retail strategy, building a new cargo building, preparing a new fire department building that's going to be built soon, an FBO building that's going to be built soon. We just opened our new reception area. We did a rebranding. So in just a few years, we've made so much progress, and we're now the innovative airport that the rest of the islands is looking at and using as an example. So that's something to be proud of, and of course as well all the supporting staff like myself that work hard every day to get things going. It's a lot of people involved to make it happen.
You're being modest, but I'll tell you one thing, it's leader of the Caribbean. I'll tell you, I've been to other Caribbean islands. They're trying, they don't come close to SXM Airport. And and I want to go back a little bit here before we go back to what you came here to speak about. I remember when Governor Holliday was running the airport. At the time, he wanted to expand it. He got so much resistance from certain people, I won't call their names, who felt that it was too ambitious, the project was too large. And I happened to be at the airport recently when you all launched that new section where you arrive at the stores and everything.
Yeah, the departure hall, so the new retail strategy, yes.
And I was there, and one person walked up to me and admitted that finally they have to admit that this airport is beautiful, and it wasn't too ambitious. Looking back now, it was the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
So when you look at the history of the airport, it seems like whoever is there comes under a lot of scrutiny and a lot of criticism sometimes.
Yeah.
And unfairly too.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you have progress, and sometimes when you have visionaries, people that see what's necessary in the next 5, 10 years, and make that bold step to develop, make that step to take it to another level. Sometimes you get resistance because people don't understand what it is you're trying to do. So then you have to go and try to communicate as much as possible to them until they understand. And that usually mitigates, you know, the pressures. However, some people are always going to, you know, always criticize until the finished product, and then they see, oh, this is what we were talking about. And then, you know, everyone is happy. So that's why you need strong leadership as well. Because when Ms. LaBega launched the new departure hall, we also got a lot of resistance. Why are you doing this? Why is this necessary? Why are you spending this? And things like that. And she told us, you know, we want to be the leader in this, and we want to increase our aeronautical revenues. The leading airports around the world, that's where they're going to right now. Why does St. Martin have to sit down and, you know, just look from the behind and say, okay, well, you know, but we want to be there as well. So, and we did it, and right now there's no departure hall in the Caribbean like this. You know, so everyone is trying now to catch up. It will take them a while to do so. And another point I want to make to you, Oral, is that if you look at the traffic right now, for example, in the peak season, you can tell that sometimes the building isn't big enough. You know, or it's just big enough. So an airport like this, being a hub airport, will always have to keep expanding and developing to meet the needs of the market, and also to meet the demands of the competitive spirit out there.
No, you're right, because I was traveling out earlier this year, and I had to stand, and the other person with me was saying, wow, I can't believe this. This place is full, standing room, you know, so I can see the room for even more expansion down the road. But another thing, Mr. Brown, is when you look at St. Martin, I don't think the people of St. Martin realize the significance of the airport and the role it plays and the amount of traffic. You travel throughout the region. You don't see the kind of traffic in commercial aircraft or even private aircraft like you see in St. Martin.
Yeah. Well, it's true. A lot of people don't understand or recognize it. The importance of the airport and what we do and how we are doing, actually. But that's why we do things. For example, we presented the annual report to Parliament. We're having an air show, and we did a big opening for the departure hall. Things like that to show the public what we are doing, and so that they can get more and more information so that they can understand what the airport is doing and what aviation is about, and, you know, to attract as well as our residents and visitors, you know, to the island, and as well as to enjoy the airport.
So now coming back to the issue, how is it going? Are all the preparation in place, ready to go for Sunday?
Yeah, well, we have everything ready to go so far, but of course there's steps ongoing. You know, like for example, on Thursday we're going to have a press conference with the pilots that are coming in for the aerobatic show, and the coordinator, the organizers as well. So we're going to have a full press conference to give the media all the information of what's going to happen, and they can ask questions and get more information about these pilots. But yes, we're prepared, and preparations are still ongoing for the air show on Sunday, and which is the 15th, this Sunday. So we will begin at noon and end at 11 p.m. We'll begin with opening with some local pan music, the Dow Musical Foundation, and we will have booths with food, with drinks. We'll have activities for kids, kids bounce houses, water slides, face paintings, and just activities that the kids will enjoy, while their parents can also enjoy different local foods and drinks and so on. And of course, the climax, the main attraction of the day is going to be this spectacular air show.
Much as folk around here hope that we hope to keep making moves. Just to go through this world. God is amazing.
Listen to me, in dreams he came, the voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the mountain of the horizon inside my mind. Sing once again with me, how strange to it. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. Therefore have seen your face, draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear, which me they hear. Your spirit and my voice in one combined. The phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
One stage for the game, the apartment centers,
When all your fantasies you always knew, that man of mystery, we're both in you. And in this labyrinth, when night is blind, the phantom of the opera is here inside your mind. Say why I can't see you
de laatste keer weer overvloed in de last was. Join the conversation down to here. Join me to move back. Perfectly. And Lager Company. MRP.
So, Mr. Brown, that's some of the action that people will be able to see this coming Sunday, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's looking at it, it's insane. Just imagine being up there and just spinning around and doing all these things. It's quite insane. I'm sure that everyone will enjoy it. These guys are professionals that perform all over the world in these air shows. For example, I think the one in Paris is the most famous air show, and they have it, I think, every other year. So these guys are accustomed of performing in front of large crowds and at big air shows. Of course, ours isn't going to be that big, but you know, we put our St. Martin twist to it, and I think it's going to be spectacular. So that's just a taste of it. That gentleman, I believe that's Frank Versteeg. So he's actually the coordinator. But the two pilots that are coming in is Melissa Pemberton and Skip Stewart, which are both professional aerobatic performers that perform all over the world.
One's a female then?
Yes, one is a female. Melissa Pemberton actually started at 24 years old to perform, and she's married to Rex Pemberton, who's also an aerobatic pilot. So her husband's also a pilot. She's going to be here, and then you have Skip Stewart, who's mostly known for his high energy routine, and he's reputed to be the first aerobatic performer to fly under a jumping motorcycle.
Wow.
At an air show. So you can imagine that's how amazing that is, you know. So we're bringing a world-class show to SXM, to St. Martin, and we hope that the residents can enjoy this activity as well as visitors to the island.
I understand they're going to be sky jumping also?
Yes. So part of it also, we're going to have some skydiving, right? So we're going to have people that are going to just be jumping out of the planes, and, you know, and we see it on TV all the time, and you just, you know, dive down, and at some point your parachute comes up. Hopefully it comes out on time. But it's a thrill. And we're also having some SXM airport staff participate in the skydiving.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. So it's definitely an awesome experience.
They're gonna jump?
Well, I might. You know, so you'll have to come out and see that, and see who all will jump. But we'll have some interesting people that are going to partake in the skydiving. So it's going to be very entertaining and very interesting for people to see.
We're going to have Kalai Barreto there performing jazz.
Yes, exactly. Around at 7 p.m. After the air show, we'll go into the evening with the Boardwalk Jazz Festival. So it's going to be a special Boardwalk Jazz Festival where we'll have a special performance by Carlisle Barretro. We wanted to make it special, and we thought, you know, we should bring back one of our own that is not here all the time, to bring that special uniqueness to the SXM Airport air show.
And that will be done by the water plants?
Yeah, that will be at the location. It's on the boardwalk, at adjacent to water plants. So all in that area, we will set up everything: the booths, the foods, the kids' activities, and as well as the jazz stage and everything for the jazz performers, and the jazz festival portion is, of course, in collaboration with the Down Street Community Council, because they're the ones that organize it all the time. I believe is on every last Sunday or something like that. But they're now collaborating with us to do it on this evening.
And we also have a video clip from Carlisle, so we roll that, all right?
Awesome. Yeah.
Over hearts, I have painful turn every stone, just to find I have found what I searched to discover. I've come much too far for me now to find the love that I'm sought can never be mine. And though you don't believe that they do come true. But in my dreams, the truth I looked at you, and maybe to be filled with belief, you too might be overjoyed, over love, over me. You know like a improbable, what do they know? Falling romance, or true love needs is a chance, and maybe with the chance you will find you to my eye, overjoyed, over love, over you.
That's Mr. Carlisle Barito. Remember the days back when we used to be in St. Martin performing, and Carlisle used to perform with Winston and also with Funky and some other guys. So they'll get to see Carlisle this coming Sunday on the boardwalk, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know if I'm that old yet that I would know Winston, because he said back in the day, you know, so I don't know him. But I've seen Carlisle perform already, and of course Funky. But we know that that he's one of our best, so this is Carlisle, and we know that a lot of people like to come out and see him perform. So we wanted to give a special treat to everyone, especially because this is an extension to the St. Martin's Day celebration. You know, so we're on the eve of St. Martin's Day now. Tomorrow is St. Martin's Day,
right.
And all the celebrations are going to go on until Sunday. So on Sunday we're going to bring down the curtains to St. Martin's Day celebrations with this big air show. You know, so we kind of like going out with a bang, but we think it's going to be a big deal, this air show, because we have we just had a media tour a few months ago where we had some international aviation journalists that came to the island and that captured many aspects of SXM Airport, the island itself and the surrounding islands, and 5 of them are coming back to to actually cover this air show.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get some international exposure as well with this air show.
Now the show, for people who are watching and want to figure out how it's going to be done, it will be done outside of the Great Bay Harbor?
Yeah, so the performers will take off from SXM Airport and fly over to the boardwalk area. So we'll be situated at the Walter Plants area, so they will perform in that area, at the front of that area. And then after the performance, they will then go back to the airport and land there. The performance itself will be about 15 minutes, and we'll have them intermittently, so they will be, they'll perform for 15 minutes, go back, come back, perform for 15 minutes, go back, and then and 15 minutes again. So we want everyone to be there on time, be out there, not to miss this once-in-a-lifetime treat, because it's going to be spectacular. And you really have to be there to catch it, because they're going to perform right there in front of Walter Plants. So that's the best area to be, where you can see, you can really see the air show and really see everything happening. You know, because when a plane's aircraft spinning around and going down, for example, if you're in Middle Region, you won't see that part. You won't see everything. But if you're right there by Walter Plants, you can see the entire show. You can see everything happening. So it's going to be great.
They said the pilots are already here, and also the aircrafts, or everything is here already?
No, we have some of them already here. Frank Versteeg is already here.
Okay.
We met with him today. He's a coordinator.
That's the guy we saw flying a while ago there.
Yes. But everyone is going to be in time for Thursday's press conference.
Okay.
So we're going to be able to give a lot more information on the pilots then, and their background, their bios, and what they do, and so on. But if anyone is interested, the names are Skip Stewart, so you can Google it and see for yourself, and Melissa Pemberton.
I know you have a full schedule, so you care to tell us more about the schedule for Sunday?
Yeah, so it's Sunday, this Sunday, November 15th. We're going to start at noon and end approximately at 11 p.m. So we're going to start with some entertainment. We're going to have Dow's Musical Foundation. We're also going to have St. Martin Dance Theater with a flash mob. We're going to have Mr. Rude, Mixmaster Polly. We're also going to have the Youth Waves Band. So it's going to be a day full of entertainment. And of course, like I said before, we're going to have booths with foods and drinks and so on. And especially for the kids, the water slides and the bounce houses and the face painting, which kids like a lot. Because it's a family fun day as well. So
it's
we
not
want
free food.
Families to come out. No, the food will be sold by different entities that we will provide the space for them, and they will have a booth, and they will sell their foods. But on activities like this, foods are not expensive.
All right. You know, people like to know that, because you say food-free, man, you have the whole St. Martin there. Earl Gibbes live on call. Hello?
Hello, what time does this start?
What?
It starts at 12 p.m. So 12 noon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You going to be there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, take care. So everybody want to know when it's going to start. So, and the thing is,
the kids' activities are free. I just want to throw that in there. The kids' activities are free.
Okay. Yeah. So some people love that. At least they can bring over the children and have a great time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly. I mean, it's St. Martin's Day, so we want to come out with the families and enjoy a good time together, especially the kids, and enjoy a spectacular air show.
For people who are wondering, well, why is it not on St. Martin Day? Maybe you can explain.
Why?
Yeah, why the event is not being held on St. Martin Day, why it's being held on Sunday instead of St. Martin Day.
Yeah, well, for St. Martin's Day, government itself is organizing its own activities. As you know, 1 year the French side organizes, the other side is the Dutch side organizes it. So we didn't want to actually have a conflict with that.
Okay.
And we actually wanted to bring a treat to the island and also add to the St. Martin's Day celebrations. And Sunday happens to be the best day to do it because people are free, they're not working and so on, and most people then. And so we picked Sunday as the day for this air show. Yeah.
Now, have you ever seen an air show in person yourself? Or?
Yes, I've seen a few air shows. I went to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach.
Okay.
So every year we had an air show, and I recently saw one in St. Bart's, and now I'm looking forward to see this air show. But this air show is going to be a lot bigger than the one that they have in St. Bart's. It's
really?
A lot different. Yeah, the pilots are
younger.
It's a different air show because the one in St. Bart's were older planes. And it was just a different type of organization.
So
this one is more aerobatic.
Oh, okay. So these are not going to be vintage aircrafts that we're going to see on Sunday. Like,
well, I'm not sure what the aircraft types are. That's why we're waiting on these pilots to come in to give us and the public all this information. But this is more of an aerobatic air show, and you're going to see a lot more movement, a lot more high energy routines from the aircrafts.
Yeah. Okay, because I noticed in Zimbabwe they had very old.
Yeah, these were very, and they actually land at SXM Airport.
Right.
So we get to see them and take pictures with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but these are more vintage for sure. Yeah.
Oral Gibbes live, you're on caller. Hello. You're on live, caller. Hello.
It's nice to see this again, truly. Air shows were done here before by the Dutch military, and it's nice to see it again. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sure. I know when I was a little boy, I used to see him doing some parachute jumps.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I saw a parachute jump in Zimbabwe. I'm not kidding you. This is true. And because the caller mentioned that is why I'm saying it now. People, I used to live in Upstreet. I was born in Upstreet. You know where Passing Grand Hotel is?
Yeah.
Right up there. But when that guy jumped out of the plane, some people were screaming. They were so free. Could you imagine?
Yeah,
the 1960s.
Yeah.
I can still remember that particularly. I won't call your name. I know you're watching the show. You're now living in St. Peter. She was screaming, "The world coming to an end."
Yeah, but that makes it exciting as well. The thrill of it. And we're gonna have that again. Now we're gonna have skydiving. You know, so this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be amazing. This is a treat for St. Martin. I'm excited to come out and see it, and I think people are really going to enjoy this, and I think this is going to be a real worthwhile addition to the St. Martin's Day festivities.
And the thing is that for a lot of people on St. Martin, this is going to be the first time they've ever seen anything like this.
Yeah. Well, the intention of SXM Airport was number one, to create another exciting activity for the island, for the residents of the island to enjoy, and also for visitors, to attract visitors to the island. You know, so we wanted to do this with an air show because, of course, being an airport, being in the aviation business, this is it's a natural, almost logical event to organize. You know, to contribute. So this is our arena, our way to contribute. And seeing that it's St. Martin's Day week or weekend, we like to say that, you know, St. Martin's Day starts at SXM Airport and ends with SXM Air Show.
And the thing is, it could be quite an inspiration for young people to inspire them to want to get into the aviation area.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we do a lot of promotions. We participate in the Air Traffic Controllers Day. We participate in almost all job fairs on the island, and we try to promote aviation a lot so that young students can be interested in aviation and become air traffic controllers, become pilots, become airport administrators, and so on in the aviation industry, because this is a industry that we're leading in, especially in this region, and we want our young professionals to continue in this area. So we promote it a lot that we can get our young talent to focus a little bit on aviation.
Now, you, when you were growing up, you always wanted to be at the airport?
Excuse me?
When you was growing up?
Yes, when I was growing up, I remember I used to look at planes pass by, and I always used to say I want to be on a plane. And then I decided that I wanted to be a pilot. And then after I realized that I didn't want to be always flying around that much, but I wanted to fly when I wanted to. So then I figured, okay, well, if I go in the aviation industry and I work in an airport, I can fly as often as I want, but not have to fly all the time, you know. So then I decided to do aviation business, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life.
That's amazing. I love flying. I wish I could be around the airport all day. It's just amazing. It seems a lot. The thing is, SXM Airport is listed among the top airports in the world just by people traveling from all over the world to come and experience the thrill of seeing 747 fly over your head, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an attraction. We have a very unique approach here at SXM Airport, and you have people come from near and far to see this landing, to experience this landing. I mean, you have cruise ship tours with that hundreds of people down there to look at this landing. We have reporters flying in to take pictures, to film, to report this. A few times we saw people, a film crew from Japan, from North Korea, from South Korea, from all over the world. They come to experience this landing. And we have made a couple of, quite a lot of media sites featuring this landing. We also have the Topics photography contest, where we have photographers from St. Martin as well from all around come to participate in this competition, which is capturing, seeing who can capture the most enticing or attractive photo around the airport, including these aircrafts, including these landings in it.
You all have that again this year, right?
Yes, we're having it again this year as well, yes.
And do we get a lot of local people submitting photographs for that?
Yes, for sure. The majority is local.
You don't have to be a pro, right?
Well, if you want to win, it should be good enough.
I saw last year, was a lady that won that one last year? Took a picture of flying over?
Yes, I can't remember her name now.
Was it very beautiful?
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
A lady won, yes, exactly.
It's amazing when you see an aircraft from that angle and how it looks as it fly over.
Yeah, well, and so when you look at the picture, you wonder how did she take it? You know, like was she out on a barge? Did she have like those selfie extensions or something?
No Photoshop there, right?
No. But we have some beautiful photos. Right now, if you go to the airport in the new reception area that we've opened, you will see some of the winning photos that we put there. Yeah.
And the thing is that this is good, but this is just my suggestion. Maybe you all should have one for amateurs too. You never know.
Well, I mean,
just not put you on the spot. You know, just an idea. You don't have to say yes or no.
I think you just have to be good enough to participate. What they look at the resume as well of the photographer, and you also have to I believe pay a fee to participate. There's different stipulations and different requirements that you have to meet to be part of it. But I think anyone who is a photographer who decides to partake, to be part of it, can make it to be part of the topics competition for sure.
Okay.
They just have to contact Robbie Sanger and take it from there.
Okay, and we'll know the winners before the end of this year.
Yeah, we always publish the winners. We always publish the results. Okay. I don't have the schedule with me right now, but we will definitely be out in the media full force when this is happening and informing everyone of the schedule.
Okay, so again, there's so much of things happening. The airport is really putting on this big event for Sunday, you know. And the thing is that when I first heard about it, I was kind of surprised, but I was happy at the same time because it's about time that we have something like this.
Yeah, well, again, you know, we were thinking, what can we do to add to the activities that this island have to attract, you know, visitors, to make it more exciting, and also so that the residents can enjoy. And as airport, an activity that's natural to us, that is in our arena, is of course a air show. So, and it's a very exciting attraction. You know, so it worked out perfectly well for us.
People are just fascinated by air shows. You know, all over there, it's a major attraction.
Yeah, it's a major attraction all over the world, and it's about time that St. Martin has its own air show. So that's why we're very proud and very happy to be able to bring this to the island.
And you never know, maybe as time go by and years go by, might have a St. Martin putting on some acrobatic.
Yes.
They're playing, you know.
Yes, definitely. For example, you know, we now have some legendary jazz musicians that we can now bring to perform for the same show. In the future, we can have some professional aerobatic performers, pilots, that we will bring to perform for the island, from the island, for the island. So all those are the possibilities. But I think things like these is what opens up. It opens people's eyes, and it creates, it stimulates, and it inspires people, and it creates the inspiration as well for young kids to aspire to do things like these. You know, you'll have a kid out there say, "Hey, I want to do that when I grow up," and little do you know, 20 years, 15 years, 20 years after, they make it. So those are the important things that we try to point out as well.
The airport also gives a scholarship, now I understand, for youngsters who want to become pilots.
Yeah, we have the Gene Christian Scholarship Award, and it's a scholarship that we give in the aviation sector for a young student that wants to pursue a career in aviation. Yeah.
And I think so far there's one gentleman.
This gentleman who's studying to be a pilot, which I hear so many good reports about, and he's doing very well. So we're very happy with that sponsorship, and we're very proud of it because it's working out very well for him.
And this scholarship will be awarded annually,
I believe it's annually. Every year we pick someone. Yes.
Okay. So when you look at aviation and so forth, do you all get, I know you said earlier you all attend all the different fairs, job fairs, etc. on the island. Do we get schools coming over to the airport to look at the facility and so forth?
Yeah, sure. We accommodate that on a regular basis. Whenever a school requests to do a tour, we organize our staff to give them the tour. All schools, any school, as long as we follow the right procedures and we make it happen for them, for sure. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite everyone in St. Martin to come out and help us bring down the curtain on SXM for St. Martin's Day, together with SXM Airport, and come and see this air show. I mean, this air show is going to be a spectacular air show. We're bringing 2 professional pilots, 2 professional aerobatic performers that are coming here to perform. These guys perform internationally all over the world. So we're bringing quite a spectacular show to St. Martin. We're also going to have a skydiving activity going on, which is going to be also a spectacular thing to see. And of course, for the families, we're going to have a lot of activities for the kids. We're going to have foods, drinks. The activities for the kids, again, are completely free. And we're going to end the night with a spectacular jazz festival on the boardwalk, featuring our own Carlisle Baritro and his friends, which are going to you know, give a climax to the night with their performances. So we invite everyone to come out and be part of it. Don't forget, the air show is only 15 minutes interval, so make sure to be there to catch it, to enjoy it. Don't try to look at it from home because you won't be able to see it well. Be on the boardwalk at Walter Plant's area this Sunday, November 15th, to see this air show. We're going to start at noon and end off at 11 p.m. in the evening.
Till then, good night. Take care.